Hi everyone. What I'd like to do today is talk about a very basic model underlying cognitive behavior therapy. This simplified model will hopefully allow me to highlight some ways in which we can use the components of cognitive behavior therapy to more usefully serve us. So this model that I'm talking about is a very simplified form. Please be aware that there are much more elaborate models that can be used in a variety of disorders. This notion underlying cognitive behavior therapy, that it is our thoughts that we need to focus on, is certainly not new. Philosophers for some time have talked about how it is people's beliefs, opinions, and thoughts that actually underlie the feelings that arise. So, this idea that thoughts are central is the fundamental point of cognitive behavior therapy. And the basic model looks something like this, that because of our experiences, including our childhood experiences, we develop what are called core beliefs. Core beliefs are themes that run through our lives. They're that sense deep within our marrow about who we are, how others relate to us, and how our world fundamentally is. If we think of the analogy of a tree, the core beliefs are the trunk of the tree that have been formed by the soil of our early experiences, and for that matter, our later experiences. These core beliefs are translated into conditional assumptions, rules, and attitudes. This intermediate level of thought is sometimes hard to access. For most of us, our beliefs, our assumptions about how we are to be in the world are just something we take for granted. Now, in any given situation, automatic thoughts arise, and these thoughts give rise to feelings, behavior, and body reactions. And these thoughts are systematically biased in such a way that our feelings can be quite biased. And I'll give you an example in a moment. Okay, so all these components I hope you can see interrelate. Such that feelings can give rise to more thoughts, behavior and body reactions give rise to more thoughts, and it becomes very elaborate very quickly. So let's talk about somebody who we'll call Hillary, who's struggling with her mood and her eating. And Hillary is somebody who, let's say that the situation is that she comes home after she's had a stressful day at work. She's feeling quite stressed and tired, perhaps sad. When Hillary starts monitoring her thoughts, she might notice thoughts like, this is so unfair, I'm so tired of this, when will this end? I just want a break. Her thoughts might be very brief, and she might just be thinking, oh no, this is hard. So this is the quality about automatic thoughts. They're brief, believable, happen relatively quickly, and are, for the most part, below the level of consciousness. Now, Hillary thinks that because she's feeling sad and stressed, she might eat something sugary, and perhaps her thoughts there are, I'll get some energy from this, I'll feel better because of this. But we would say that it's the thoughts, I'm feeling really low, I'm feeling stressed, that actually result in Hillary's feelings and her resultant behavior. They also result in physiological reactions. For example, Hillary might notice that when thinking that she's really stressed, she's tired, her breathing becomes more shallow. Her body tenses up and there's a knot in her tummy. And it might be in response to these physiological responses and feelings that Hillary engages in the eating behavior in order to try and change things. So relief for Hillary comes about when we start changing and challenging these automatic thoughts, start changing the behavior that Hillary's engaging in, and start undoing some of these physiological responses. There is deeper work that can be done looking at those conditional assumptions, core beliefs, and the experiences that have given rise to this. Now, in this very brief example, I hope you can see that Hillary's behavior of overeating can contribute to more beliefs about herself. For example, because Hillary might feel guilty, she might develop a thought about failure or a thought about control that she has. And these are further experiences that compound how Hillary views herself and her self esteem.